Hello my wicked people, and welcome back to another trial of some shaving gears. So before showing you what it is, a little bit of Proraso, a little bit of Yaki Aqua two-band badger brush, which I already soaked, prepared. So this will be a little shorter lathering session, I hope. Because the highlight of the shave is going to be a new blade. Well, not completely unknown to me, but a little bit different and endorsed by a good friend of mine who is working internationally for one large engineering company. So from his return from Japan, now I spoiled it, right? I received these new feather blades, so I can't wait to finally give them a try to see how they are working. I hope that my experience with them is going to be a little bit better now, because as you can see I'm getting pretty skilled with this badger brush. So I soaked it a little bit more. I used about twice as much soap than I would usually have with synthetic brush, but as you can see, the lathering is nice, the brush is nice and soft, so for larger knots you definitely need to feed them properly, and this is only 24mm one, so I know how rich and seductive badger brushes can look like, but trust me, 24mm is just on the upper limit of the size for the loft and for these sort of brushes. For synthetics you can definitely go a little bit higher, 26, 30 even, but for a badger, and especially with two-band badgers, which are pretty tight, pretty packed, pretty dense, as you can see, a lot of leather to continue with. Let me just make some room, and for this engineering approach I will use Merkur Progress, just so I can dial the aggression of the razor a little bit better, and to see how the blade is going to perform on different exposures. So let me open it. So it is brand new. I hope you can see the branding, so this is not some faking over or using some other blades just to fill the purpose. And I aligned the top and bottom part just so I don't need to fiddle. I got afraid that my Merkur is broken. False alert, everything is just fine. So I don't know what happened. Just didn't start grabbing from the beginning, so I will probably cut some parts of this video, so Let's go first with setting number 5, or to be exactly the 5 plus. So, pretty large blade gap, and let's see how aggressive these blades are. I would say pretty moderate feedback. Nothing too crazy, nothing too scary. Efficiency wise, to be quite honest, like any other blade. And I guess I went a little bit too dense with this lathering. So we're still on the setting 5 plus. Everything is working quite well. So, no particular danger from feather blades. And to be quite honest, they are a little bit tuggy in this chin area, where my beard is the most dense. So according to this plucky feel, and I notice a little bit of redness, I wouldn't say that feather blades are actually really that sharp as they are telling you on different videos. So we will go back to, let's say, number 4, just to dial it down a little bit, because I'm starting to sense a little bit of a blade tugging. And I will definitely try them in some other razors. Maybe just to re-wet mustache area. A little bit more. Or let's go with full second pass while I'm here, why not? So we will see how efficient it is on lower settings. And let's try it now. A little bit more comfort. So feathers might be actually very sharp and very thin. But for overall use case, perhaps they are just mechanically not suited for razors with large blade gaps. Because on setting 4, I wouldn't say that I sense any plucking anymore. On this sideways motion, I would say that it felt very comfortable, to be quite honest. Very nice. Very smooth and efficient. Very little feedback and super smooth on the cheeks. Let's go against the grain on the neck. And it's not quite against the grain because my beard grows sideways, so this is just another across for me. But it cleans fairly bit. I would say that on the neck area, when I go just north to south, it covers maybe 60-70% of the beard growth, and this is just light cleanup. All perfectly nice and fine. I didn't even cut this pimple on the cheek. Let's clean this triangle. Another pimple. I sense it under the fingers. So fairly nice, no issues on the corners. Just some clean under the nose, and yeah, little bit of a grab on this pimple, probably one on the neck. As you can see, I do have some skin problems, so not too aggressive shave. Even on Merkur Progress settings 5 plus and 4, I do, however, I dropped it, so I do feel that I don't have that much soapy slickness, so I would say that this really took everything, including the first layer of the skin. But honestly, it wasn't... and I do sense that I'm trying to find the right words to explain this feel. I don't feel that my skin was damaged. Certainly it wasn't that uncomfortable, but with aftershave splash I had that hot tingling, you know, like the blade surface was not that smooth and not so tolerated with this razor, and as you can see, couple of new skin damages are appearing. So when it comes to feather blades, do I value them more than any other blade? For skin sensation, I would say I could probably get equally good shaves with Permasharps, Bics, Persona, whatever you can think of. I would say they do degrade in a very specific way. So I will try with maybe R89 next time, because apparently they don't like too much of the blade gaps, that's for sure, and they probably don't like that blade flexing. I'll show it like this, and blade chattering. So maybe some other razor will do the work a little bit better, but as you can see, we survived the notorious feather blades. So considering their price in retails, I would probably go with 200 or 300 packs of Permasharps or Astras, but let's save conclusions for the weekend shave. Thanks for watching, special thanks for the Systech automation team, all of you who are watching from Japan, Peru, Italy. See you next time. Bye.